Welcome to the DTC Insider Podcast, where online business owners come to find actionable tips and tactics to grow their businesses. Now, here's your host, Brian Roisentul.
Hey, welcome to another tactical episode of the DTC Insider Podcast. As always, I'm Brian Roisentul, your host, and today we are going to discuss something that I've been discussing with many brands lately. And it's something that most brands, even those starting out, but even more established brands miss. And it's the fact that we need to go beyond the storefront, as we have said multiple times. And one of the ways of doing that is meeting your customers in real life. You could be at events, you could be at pop-up stores or any other place, but it's not just good. It's actually needed. It's necessary. Why? Well, think about it. When someone buys online, all you know is that they made a purchase, right? It's a transaction that happened. However, if you're doing things right, you can get one or two more insights, like through post-purchase surveys. You can ask some questions, uh, how long have you known about us before your first purchase? Um, what other brands did you consider before buying? Are you buying for yourself, for somebody else, etc., etc.? But that's only the tip of the iceberg. If you make that in person, if you have ever done that, this will resonate with you. But if you haven't, you can actually see how they react when they review your products. So if you are at a pop-up store or if you're at events and they can go through your products live right in front of you, you can actually see, their reactions, their expressions, if they are there with somebody else, a friend, significant other, a coworker. You can see what they say to each other while reviewing your product. Oh, how cool is this? Oh, this bag has big pockets. Oh, the straps look too thin on this bag. So you can get some conversations. You can spot those conversations that are not for you, are between them, right? And those are unfiltered thoughts. And not only the unfiltered thoughts happen for the reviews on your product, but also on pricing. Have you ever gone to a store? Of course you have. We're all consumers, and we have gone to stores to buy something, and we ask, how much is this? And they say this absurd or high price for us. And we go, oh, thank you, right? Not for me. So you can get those thoughts that otherwise you don't get. You see the abandoned carts. You see that people browse and they abandon and all this stuff, but you don't know why. You don't know whether it's price, whether it's they don't trust you. But when you are right there, face to face, you can actually see the reactions. Oh, I'll take another look and I'll come back later. You can get those reactions and you can catch the questions they ask you. Oh, is this good for X, or is this useful in these situations, or is whatever? You can actually get a lot of questions right on the spot. You can understand what they truly value. Oh, I'm looking for a bag with big pockets, or I'm looking for whatever. So you can actually get what they really value in your product, and you can spot objections as well. You know, oh yeah, I'm actually looking for something else, because this has this thing and what I need is that. Or you can, see if they have an objection on price. For example, if you can manage to overcome that in person, that probably online is more difficult. Once you learn how to overcome that in person by showing the value, the price is high or low depending on the perceived value. So if we think that an iPhone is worth, $1,000 that it costs or something like that, we will pay it. But if somebody offers us something else for $1,000, a lower quality phone, let's say, we'll say, oh, but it's not an iPhone, right? So it's related to the perceived value. So if you can say, hey, this is a price, but if you're looking for something cheaper, there are many options. In this case, if you're selling a t-shirt, it's 100% cotton, and it won't break, it won't stretch. It's ideal for whatever, highlighting your chest or whatever. So this is something that you can actually see if it moves the needle in a positive direction to actually include that in your marketing, right? So these are all golden nuggets that you cannot get online. However, the only caveat is if you have a community. If you have a community, many thriving brands, 8 and 9 figure brands these days, have a Facebook group. Yes, Facebook. Many people are on Facebook groups these days. Some on school, some on Slack, some email. That's fine, and they interact with their customers in a non-transactional way. Sorry, because if you think about it, all the interactions you have with your customers are mainly transactional. Whether the transaction is a like or a purchase, but it's mainly that. But when you are here in real life, you can, sure, there's a transaction involved, but you can, engage in a conversation that it's much richer to get a lot of information that it's harder to get online. So once you do this, you can improve both your product and your marketing. So if you're looking to unlock the next, level of growth for your brand, and you're not already doing this is a must. And if you are, and you want to take this to even a higher level, well, you need, a growth team that helps you with that. And if it's something that you are not sure whether you're getting that right now or not, and or even, stuck in a revenue plateau for the last few years, or you're trying to grow even more and you're not sure whether you're doing things right, well, we are here, me and my team at BSR Digital. We've been doing this since 2013, and we are confident that we can help you with this. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next tactical episode.
This episode was brought to you by BSR Digital. We help DTC brands grow through paid ads and email marketing campaigns. If you'd like us to help your business grow, head on over to bsrdigital.com and schedule a call with us.